This video will show how to troubleshoot a vacuum that is no longer removing buffer from your chambers. The first thing to check is to make sure if you press the vacuum button, if you hear the vacuum click. If you press the vacuum button and you do not hear the click, there is no need to troubleshoot the rest of this video. There is an issue with the vacuum valve itself, and you should contact DMT to let them know. As long as you are hearing the vacuum valve click, it means that the tubing is stuck inside the myograph. The way the vacuum works in the myograph is that the valve is pinched shut on tubing inside the myograph. When you press your vacuum button, the valve opens and the vacuum source can now remove the buffer from the chambers. However, over time, the tubing will be pinched shut due to the vacuum valve. So when the valve opens, the tubing stays shut. In order to open the tubing inside the myograph, there are a couple ways to troubleshoot. The first thing to try is go to your settings menu and interface settings. Select the valve delay menu. Change all affected channels to 1 second. Select enter and go back to the main screen. After changing the valve delay to 1 second, we will continually press the vacuum buttons on the front of the interface for 10 to 15 minutes. Make sure your vacuum source is turned on and begin pressing the buttons. What this is doing is continuously hitting the tubing with the vacuum valve inside the myograph. Eventually, the tubing will pop open and your vacuum will return as normal. If this fixes the issue, go back into the settings menu and change your valve delay to the appropriate length of time. However, if this does not seem to work, you will proceed with the troubleshooting. If pressing the vacuum buttons does not fix the issue, you will need to open the interface and manually open the tubing. Remove all of the chambers from the interface and disconnect from power. Once you have disconnected from power, set all of the suction lines in the down position. In order to open the interface, you need to access the back panel and underneath the interface. You will need something soft like foam or styrofoam to rest the front edge of the interface on. The first thing you will need to do is remove the front edge screws from the bottom of the interface. This is the back, this is the front. You can use a 3/0 ball end screwdriver. Now take a flathead screwdriver and remove the 3 screws along the bottom of the interface plate. Depending on the age of your myograph, you may have hinges that will support the interface when flipped up, and you may have a grounding port which will need to be loosened so you can access the vacuum ports. If you do have the grounding cable, you will need to remove that screw and the cable from the base of the interface. You may need someone else to help hold the top of the interface while you remove this screw. You can then remove the bottom plate and flip it over on the soft foam or styrofoam. If your myograph has the hinges, it can stay vertical without removing anything else. You can now remove the tubing from the affected channel that is having trouble draining. Remember that things are now reversed, so this is channel 1 and this is channel 4. Pull the tubing from the affected channel and use your fingers to massage the tubing open. Now grab the tubing on both sides and insert it back into the valve. Do this on all channels that need the vacuum to be opened, and then you can reassemble your myograph. Once the myograph has been reassembled, you should now be able to press the vacuum button and have the buffer removed from your chamber.